Hi, I'm Anita from Crafts by Anita, and welcome to episode 43 of Yarn with Me. If you could be so kind to like, share, subscribe, join the Discord, the links are in the description below. If you or you know anyone that would like to purchase handmade goods, I also have a shop. It's craftsbyanita.com. The link to that is also in the description below. So today, in this episode, bring back an oldie but a goodie, our former car project, the 10-stitch mandala blanket. As you can see, it's gotten a lot bigger since you last saw it. It's kind of hard to get all of it in frame, but there we go. Part of it, like half of it. So I finished the first cake of that yarn, and I'm now on the second one right here. We're gonna probably run out of this light gray and get back into this greenish color as we work. And as always, I need to set a timer for 30 minutes. And we go. So hopefully y'all have been enjoying your time this summer. However, I've just been working and trying to do this and catch up. And again, not in yarn with me mode. There we go. Cut my head off. That's fine. You're not here to look at me, you're here to look at this and work on your own project. And pretty please let me know what your project is that you're working on during this session. I've got mine, hopefully you have yours. So, yeah, this started to get to be a little too big to be working on in the car. So I brought it home. Haven't touched it since because I've been busy trying to do other stuff. So now the sock yarn version of this is now in my car. Since it's still at the stage, it's a little easier to handle than this big old thing. And I'm sure pretty soon that will stop being viable to be working on in the car. And then, but I did take a break from it for a day. I've been taking my temperature blanket, my knit one, to work. Trying to get that caught up. We are now, I'm shooting this on June 30th. Yep. Wait a minute. I need to pause for a sec. Alright, we're back. I'll start my regular timer here in a sec. I was like, wait a minute, it's June 30th. This is the last day of June, but my temperature blanket said there were 31 days. And I'm like, that's not right. So I got confused. I got it all fixed now, and now we go back to doing this. Yeah, so I'm gonna take my temperature blanket again tomorrow and see if I can get 3 more days done on that. Usually I think 2 is more viable to finish. 3 is pushing it with the time I take for my break. So we're just gonna work with what we got. I take it with me. I don't bring it back. I won't bring it back up until like Saturday when I get home from work, because I need to get that caught up. I'm now officially a month and a half behind, seeing as this is the last day of June. I'm still like in the middle of working on the middle of the month of May. And I have all the month of June. I've also been busy trying to like do other stuff. I am going to be making a list of tutorials to shoot here within the next couple of weeks. Get that set and ready to go. Pattern tutorials. I've got one sitting over here I need to work on and finish. And I've got another one over here. Well, 2 over there. Need to get that scarf done, but I want to get that blanket going just to make sure that the pattern is correct. Now, we're going to run out of gray real quick. Be on to the green color again. On the last cake, the green almost went all the way around the blanket. And it was a lot smaller, so I'm pretty sure this green is not going to make it all the way around. Wouldn't it be nice though? But I'm not getting my hopes up for that. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I just had 10 and not 11 because I've done that before. Just like this side will not get done during this session because I think I'm on the long side. No, I'm on the short side, but it still won't get done in this session. I need to start round robining my projects again. Do a little bit on this, do a little bit on that, do a little bit on another one, and get it too done. Because I got too many projects up on my desk. Got a small one, tiny one over there that I showed off in the vlog on Monday. Oh wait, maybe I didn't. Maybe the vlog coming out next Monday. And I have a a project I'm doing, let's see, a prototype for a bag that requires no zippers, no closures. So I don't know how well it's going to work. That's why I'm doing it out of acrylic yarn and not cotton. I just want to make sure that the pattern is possible before I commit to fully writing it down and making it a thing. Yeah. Yeah, when I take these on my breaks this at work, I could get maybe somewhere around 90 rows done. Because it's only like 10 rows. Or sorry, 10 stitches. And I have a break in between when I can do the stuff I can do when I first get to work, and then I have to wait like about an hour before I can do anything else. I don't know what's going on this week. I haven't heard anything about any room moves because they're restructuring the entire, well, the 2 halls I work. They're restructuring the 2 halls that I work. They're going to move people around. Some people have already moved out. And one hallway is just going to be a pass-through hallway, and there won't be anybody living down there. So they're all going to move to my other hall and a different hall. So basically it affects like 3 halls. I don't think they'll move anybody to the north side of the building. Then again, I don't know. They haven't really told us anything. All I know is I've had quite a few people move out, and I've had quite a few deep cleans to do. Which takes some time, depending on how long they've been in that room. So it's like, takes forever sometimes. But that's what I get paid to do. I clean things. Now somebody would just pay me to clean my apartment. Yeah, I don't have enough space. I do need to go through all my stuff and start, like, getting rid of things. I did it once last year, and I definitely need to do it again soon. Like maybe this weekend, where I'm not having to go anywhere except get groceries or do anything else unless I need to. Ugh, I wish I could just have 2 days off where I don't have to go anywhere. But that doesn't happen. Definitely need to get that bedroom sorted. So many boxes in there that don't fit anywhere. Nope, now we're on the green. It's getting hot in here again. Got the ceiling fan on. Somewhat keeping it cool inside the living room, but not too much. And the AC is just like right over there. So I can't put that on because it's like super loud. There's like a breeze outside, but it's not coming through the window. Unfortunately. See, we're already making progress. Because once this cake is finished, this blanket is done. Might be able to get around it 3 or 4 times before this yarn runs out. And I'll be glad when this is done so I don't have to work on it anymore. Maybe I need to get back on the double knit. Like I said, I've got to do project. Around and around. Get it done. Move the proverbial needles and hooks on these projects, so I don't sit there and it's like get overwhelmed because, oh my god, I got so many projects. How am I going to finish them all? You just start with one, work around, like just the ones that are over here. I probably won't work on the scarf that's sitting over here, but I have my double knit. I've got this. What else do I got over here? I've got a Japanese knot bag I'm working on. This little tiny itty bitty block for a table runner. I'm on round 13 of 18 and I have to make 8 of those. That has taken me almost a week to do because it's like small, and I hurt my hand. Like my knuckle right here was swollen for some reason. I don't remember hitting anything. I don't remember smacking it into anything. So I don't know why it was swollen, why it was hurting. So it was just making it impossible to like work on this teeny tiny project. Now that I've got a handle on it, the first motif, this it's out of a book called The Complete Book of Crochet that was published back in 1946. Some of this stuff in here, it's like, holy cow. Especially the patterns with the bedspreads. You had to either be super quick or have a heck of a lot of time on your hands to make all of that. Those things were not small. Well, the hooks and the thread are small. And like little tiny motifs. And you put them all together. Like a lot of them. And I'm like going, how the heck did anybody have the time? Now if I wanted to or move out of here, I can have curtains or whatnot. I might be half tempted to make my own shears, but like I said, half tempted. Probably won't. But yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, I keep having to clear my throat. Throat's dry. I don't have my water bottle over here. I have a soda. Should probably get my water at the break, which is 16 minutes from now. Let's see, what else is going on? Not a lot's going on. Nothing I can say anyway. Yet. And we'll see about that over the next month or so. I'm going to have to edit the heck out of the audio on this. So I didn't start having issues until I sat down to do this. And isn't that always the way? You try to work on something and you're trying to shoot a video and then coughing, having to clear your throat because your throat's dry, or you have a sneezing fit. And it's like, all I want to do is sit down and make a video. I don't want to have to do all this other stuff. Yes, it's hot in here. Gotta put the AC on because it's too warm. Can't remember if other things happening. Just basically just been sitting here like this weekend working on stuff. After I get done shooting this, I'm going to start with the round robin, probably with just 3 projects: the knot bag, the temperature blanket, and my double knit for right now, because I got way too much stuff right here on my desk. I won't round robin this one in with tonight because I'm doing it now for an hour. So I'd probably do 4 rows on the bag, do a whole day on the temperature blanket, and then 2 or 4 rows of the double knit blanket. I don't even know what row I'm on that specific pattern. I'd have to look. I haven't opened that file in so long. I just want it done. I was wanting it done by June. Well, hello. Today is June 30th. Didn't happen. So that's okay. It's whatever. A lot of my time got sucked up by making that shop that is so far failing, unfortunately. I need to do something. I just don't know what for that. I'm not, my items aren't unreasonably priced. In fact, they're probably a lot less than some of the other ones out there. But still enough to buy more yarn, pay for shipping, and all that fun stuff. And shipping supplies, which I'm in no danger of running out of. Did, however, like I talked about this and, well, no, I didn't. I haven't talked about it yet. I forgot I bought it yesterday. I have bought a wireless printer. It's right there, because I don't have a place to put it yet. Let me tell you. So I got it home, and I'm like, okay, how do I do this? I was like, so I had it plugged in over on my couch, seeing as that's the only decent outlet and space is over on that couch. And I'm trying to do it over here to get it to connect to it. It wasn't doing it. It said it kept going, printer can't be found. And I'm like, why? So I had to download the app, go over there, sit on the couch by the printer, and then once in a while have to get up, toddle back over here, do things on the computer, then toddle back over there. And it's like, oh my god, why? It took me an hour to get it set up. And it works. It prints. I don't have to have it plugged into the computer at all. Thank God. One less USB port being taken up by a peripheral accessory. I mean, I could put a whole other card in there, because I when I built this computer, it's like, oh, I need more USB ports. So I bought a USB port card thingy that you install into it, and it has 7 slots in the back. I have 1 slot left on that, I believe. So if I were to try to hook up anything else, like my graphics tablet, I could do it, but then if I have something else, I'd have to get another card for the computer, because I have space for 1 more. Yeah, next time I go to upgrade this computer, aka build my own because it's cheaper, I will get a power supply that doesn't have all the cords coming out of the back. I will buy a modular power supply and only use the cords I need. Because trying to get those cords hidden in that case or put where the channel that it's supposed to sit in, it's still not good. It's like, yeah, don't look at my cable management. It's terrible. But that's fine. For less than you can buy a computer of lesser power in the stores. Way less, like $800 less. I built my own. And I didn't blow anything up. Because I was afraid I was going to plug something in wrong, or I was going to do something wrong, and I was going to fry the motherboard. I'm just like, no, this is not it. This is not how this works. But it all worked out. 2 days, took me 2 days, and in less than stellar lighting, so much cussing, got it done. I just need to clean the filters. It's an air case, so there's like, because air can flow through it. I have a filter up here, I've got a filter there. I think there's a filter on the bottom that I'd have to look at. I know I need to clean the one on the front and top. But I have to get that done. I gotta get this table, my desk cleared off again. It's like I cleared it off and then all the clutter came back. Hopefully I can get it cleared and keep it clear. Yeah. Said no one ever. I don't know what's so hard about keeping a desk clear. I don't know if I want to keep this L-shaped desk or get a different one when I move out of here, whenever that is. Because it's like, this is not working. I don't know if it's because I'm in the corner and my piano's right here, but I feel confined. I don't like it. Gotta go through so much stuff. Wait. I count right? 2, 4, 6. Okay. Nope. I did not count right. But I have my stitches that I need, so all is good. Because I'm counting in my head. Because, well, and I was getting ready on the last stitch, and I was like 9, and I'm like, that's not right. It's supposed to be 10. I recounted. Yeah, it's 10. It's like with this knot bag, it's like, I think it's the linen stitch or the woven stitch or whatever kind of stitch. A lot of stitches have the same, but have multiple different names for it, which is confusing. So I almost, it's like you're supposed to slip with the yarn in front and then take the yarn in back and then knit. I almost purled a stitch on the right side, and I'm like, no, that's not what this is. You purl on the wrong side only. Which is super fun. So I'm making that bag based on a pattern I got online. But I've already got ideas in my head on how to do it differently. And I would have to sit down and actually do it. But not until after this bag is done. Let's see, where'd my list of finished items go? Shoot. I don't know where that went off to. I have a list of, I've been writing down my finished projects. That doesn't include shop projects. That just includes projects for me and my kids. But I don't know where it is. It has gone away. I need it back so I can type it up, because having it on this desk and having it float around, it's likely to get lost. It's like I'll lose it and then I'll come across it again. It's like, oh my goodness, where I looked over here, I thought. But, yeah, I think I finished like 12. Ugh, I also got a pair of socks over there. That I need to do. And then a hat I need to make. Eventually. It's not time yet to start making wintry stuff. Because it's a little hot out. I usually don't start doing that until about September. Because it's still warm out, but not too hot. I can work on, like, the hats, the scarves, blankets. Because it's like, even though this isn't a very big blanket, I've got shorts on. It's covering my legs, and it's making me just a little warm. What time is it? Got 4 minutes to break. Yay! 4 minutes to AC. Yay. Yeah, if that air conditioner wasn't sitting right there and it wasn't so loud and this place was bigger, it probably wouldn't be an issue. But it is. Sorry, counting. It's like I have to do that ever so often. I already pick up on that part. Yeah, it's here. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah. Gotta love the ankle twinges. Just does it for no reason. I'm just sitting here knitting, man. Leave me alone. Of course, it starts up even worse when I start complaining about it. Whew. Yeah, we won't even get halfway through this side in this session because it's a lot bigger now. And when I had it in my car, I'm working on it, and I'm like going, I could probably get to the end of this side and then do the corner on this day. And most of the time, I'm right. Most of the time. Usually like a day off from it, depending on what I've got going on. So, now I get the leg cramps. Awesome. 2 minutes. Get a couple more rows in before the timer sounds. I'm gonna get up, get my water, have a little snack. Probably cook dinner a little later. What time is it now? It's only 4:30. Yeah, I'll make dinner after this video is done. Just don't know what I want. Wait, I have burgers. I'll have a burger. I haven't had a burger in so long. So that's what I'm going to do. Mama needs some variety. It's like, do I want to stand over the stove or do I want to slave over a microwave? Slave over a microwave. Standing over the stove right now. It's still hot in here, so not happening. Maybe I can do 2 more rows. Maybe. If not, I will absolutely do 2 rows and then we'll take our break. Because I'm pretty sure the timer's going to go off before I get to the end of the 2nd row. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's time to play Beat the Clock. Two stitches off. 2 stitches off from beating the clock. Oh well, this is how far we've gotten. Trying to remember where I started. I think it was like over here somewhere. Not very far, but still progress. Any progress is progress. No matter if you do 1 or 2 rows or 1 or 2 rounds or whatever project you have, you're still making progress. It's slow progress, but it's still progress. And don't let anybody tell you any different. And we shall go ahead and take our break. I'm going to grab my water. I'm going to get a snack. And I will see you in 5 seconds. All right, we're back and we're ready to get going yet again. Had my break, got some water, then went into the fridge to grab some more water, put it in my container. Water pitcher was out, so I'm filling it. Thankfully, I had cold water in my fridge, and I just poured that into here. So I can, like, stay hydrated. Because that's one thing I don't do a lot of is drink enough water. And I think that a lot of people don't drink enough water. So let's start our timer. And we got 30 more minutes. And we're off. Except my pillow is messing with me. There we go. So hopefully you had a good break. And have made some progress. Hopefully you got up, did something for a few minutes, not worked on your project for a little bit, had a snack, got something to drink, and then you're back at it again. You always gotta reset yourself. Like this chair, I need to reset this cushion on because it's not sitting properly. You get this row done and I'll fix my chair. My cushion, actually. If only I could get a new chair, but I'm not about to hoof a chair up 3 flights of stairs. Not happening. At all. So, let me get tangled up in my yarn here. Alright, set that there. Don't drop the project. Ugh, this is just gonna have to... I'm just gonna have to deal. It's not easy trying to fix this chair while I've got a project in my lap. So, I'm just gonna work it and try not to complain about it too much. Yeah, we got some clouds rolling in. We were supposed to have some kind of like scattered thunderstorms earlier today. That did not happen. I don't suspect it will happen now either. I don't know. It's just been hot last couple of days. Today was like cooler, but it's still kind of just humid out. Me and humidity don't get along very well. So usually in the last 30 minutes, I've run out of things to discuss. It usually happens. Because I only do these once a week. I need to... I'll probably wait and edit this tomorrow. That way I can just sit and relax, because I'm back to work on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, and when you see this video will be yesterday. So that's fun. I forgot what I was talking about. Losing it. Trying to get more progress on this blanket. Yeah, because I just want to like make dinner, work on my projects afterwards, and go to bed. That's all I want to do. It's my last day off. I'm back at work tomorrow. Or if you're watching this on Wednesday, yesterday. Because I prefer to just shoot my vlogs throughout the week and do yarn with me and have it up and ready for Wednesday. I just didn't quite get there last week because I wanted to shoot this so I didn't have to today, so I could be ahead for once, but that didn't happen. So oh well, try again next week. Yeah, I just want to work on one project. I don't want to work on during these sessions, I don't want to work on like several, because then I'll get into a groove on one and then the other ones will get ignored. I just want to work on the simple one here, and then I can set this aside and get ready for working on the other projects that I have. So I'm only going to do 3 tonight. I don't know how far I'm going to get on them. I really need to open that program and find out what actual row I'm on this double knit over here. I'm going to open it. I'm going to pause and I'm going to open it just so I have it ready. Meant to do that while I was on my break and forgot, because the water pitcher took me out of my element. I will be back momentarily. I've only got 4 more rows of this pattern left to do. I don't know why I stopped. I should have just finished those 4 rows the last time I worked on it. Then I can like make a whole new design and start on that and get it done. It's like, why put a project down when you've got only this many rows to go? It's 60 stitches, because you're doing the front and the back at the same time. So it's 60 stitches a row, and it's 4 more rows. So that's 240 stitches left to go. And just 4 rows. So could have been done with that. I think I'll do that one first. Let's see, what else do I got over here? Oh yeah, temperature blanket. Get a day done on that. Work on the knot bag. Do another day. Work on the knot bag. And see how far I get before I go to bed. In like 4.5 hours. I'm hoping to get another 3 days done on that temperature blanket. And then I can pack it up and take it with me to work tomorrow. And get another 2 to 3 more days done on that one. I really need to get May completed so I can get June going. And get that done, and hopefully not be too far into July for that. I mean, I still have to do June for the crochet one. And that's simple. I could just work on that at home. Then I do need to finish May first. I still have one more week to put on over on that thing. And then the bottom part and the border, and then attach it to the other months over there. March, April, May. I have to attach it to April. And then get June done, and then attach June to May, and then attach January, February, March to April, May, June. It's a whole process. I will not ever do 2 temperature blankets at the same time like this ever again. I will just make a temperature blanket for myself for the year I was born in colors that I like, and then one for each of the kids on the year they were born in colors that they like, and they have to pick at least 10. At least. At least I think that's how I have mine. I think it was 10. I can't remember. There's white, ivory, light blue, lilac, purple, regular blue, varsity orange, varsity yellow, varsity gold. Did I already say purple? I think I did. Diva pink and dark red. Something like that. I think there's 12 different colors. I don't know. I don't remember. It's just I know I don't need white, light blue, or ivory right now. And pretty soon, once I get to that one part in May on the knit strip, I won't need the lilac color because June has no lilac. And my poor purple skein of yarn over here is getting quite floppy. And this is why I bought 2 of each color just in flippin' case. I should not run out of purple. I have 1 whole skein in my room. And this one still has a lot on it, so hopefully I won't have any issues. Let's see, I'm gonna... That hooded jacket I made, I am gonna end up frogging that. I don't like how it turned out. So yeah. So that'll be a project for later. Which sucks because, well, I wanted a jacket, but I need to do it differently. It's far too long, not wide enough. To wrap around very well. I can use that yarn for something else. I can always use the yarn for something else. I got a blanket over there. I got a frog as well. It was a lot of yarn, a lot of work, and I didn't like how it turned out. Which is unfortunate. But what are you going to do? If you don't love it and you don't feel comfortable giving it away, frog it. Because I can do something else with the gray yarn. I think it was another like, it was 3 skeins of gray something or other. Some light blue in value pound, which I think it might be the same color as the light blue for the temperature blanket. And yeah, I only bought a value pound for the blue, and then 3 skeins of the other 2 colors. I'm definitely going to frog it and do something else. Still want a jacket, of some kind with a hood. So I might just make a normal, frog it back, and then make a normal jacket out of it. Not sure if I want to do a hexagon cardigan. I don't know. Because I'm only going to have 3 colors to play with. And the gray color had a lot less on the skein than the lilac did, and definitely less than the value pound. Way less than the value pound. I'm going to have plenty of that left over. So I think I'm going to start like working stripes, like 4 rounds, and do both sides at the same time. That way if I mess up and I run out of yarn, it's easy enough to frog back on the other one and pick up a different color. Because I'm just going to use the 3 colors. I'll start with the gray, do the lilac, and then do the blue, and then rinse, lather, repeat. Because I don't want to change rounds. I don't want to change color every round. Because that's no fun. I'm going to make the regular jacket part, and then the sleeves. And then if I want to add length, I'll add length. Not sure if I want to add buttons or not, because buttons are a pain. You have to space them out evenly. Make the buttonholes and make sure you have enough buttons for it. Which I don't think I have. I've looked at my buttons and it's like they're all kind of on the small side. I don't really have any big buttons except for what's over here. Yeah, it's like I want to go thrifting. I want to find a jar of buttons. Dang it. You know, because I have little baggies of buttons, and if I had like a big enough jar, I'd probably stick them in the jar. But I don't. So yeah. Starting to get into, I'm winding down. But there's still 15 minutes left. Or 14. I suppose I should hydrate. Hydration. Here we go. I think that's the 6th block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's the 6th block, which will leave 4 blocks left to do. It's 30 rows. It's 120 rows, 3 different designs, 6 different colors. I just need to get on it and get it done, so I don't have to do it no more. Because that's been hanging out since 2020 or 2021. I do not remember when I started it. Or it might have been 2022. I don't remember. It's just like all these long-term projects. This has been going on for probably about a year. the sock yarn version, it was a different type of blanket when I started using it, and then I switched it because it was just taking forever. I mean, that one's taken forever, but I don't have to worry about it too much. Just going around and around and around and around. 10 little stitches. The corners, I don't know how many rows are on each end, but every corner is 18 rows. It takes about 10, 15, 20 minutes to complete the row, the corner. Because you have to pay attention, and usually when I'm at work, I get interrupted when I'm in my car. Which is just like, it's fine, but damn, I was like, I'm busy. I'm busy. Let me work. Let me cook. So I can get around the corner so I don't have to deal with it until I get to the next corner. Timer. Got 11 minutes. I don't know how much further I'm going to get on this. Totally not to the corner. That's not going to happen. Let's see. How far have I gotten? Yeah, not quite. Nowhere near halfway. If getting to halfway would be probably about right here. So it's getting bigger. It's taking longer to get around. It's taking longer to get across the long sides, which that's the nature of this project. I'm going to be on this green color for a while. Then it goes to this lightish greenish color. Then you start getting back into the grays. And then pretty soon, done. I'm hoping whatever side I land on when I start running out of yarn, I can be able to complete. Because if I can't, I'm going to have to frog it back to the end and whatever corner I just turned. Because there's no sense in turning the corner if you can't go down the side. And then that'll be the end of that. I'll weave in my ends, and then I'll have like... I don't think this blanket will fit my bed by the time it's done. But it'll be like a throw blanket. Something to toss on a couch if I had a regular couch to put it on. Soon, one of these days, soon. First, I have to get out of here. I'm working on it. Yeah. It's not fling needles everywhere. It's like me trying to play drums. Okay, I can do like a regular, what is it, 4/4 time. And then I try to speed up. You better duck, because the sticks will go flying out of my hands. That's why I can't build up speed. I am going to get rid of that drum set, definitely, before, if I move, that drum set's going to go bye-bye. Because I do not have space for it. I'll keep my, the drumsticks that I bought that are sitting over here, that fit my hands. And I will keep my practice pads and the little drum brushes I bought. I'll keep that. But as far as keeping the drum set, there's no space. And it's just like, If I were to get anything, it would be an electronic drum set. That way I can just set it up, plug it in, forget it, and I don't have to worry about having 5 billion microphones because it's all digital. Depending on how, there are some really decent drum samples out there. And some people use like Superior Drummer or Easy Drummer, and they have some pretty decent drum samples on them. I would like to procure my own set of samples to build the sound I want for myself, and then set it up and forget about it. But that's a while away. I need to get on to doing my short film. And it's like I keep thinking about it, but thinking about it is not actually doing it. I just need to get started. I updated my Blender version. So hopefully, it's like I just need to, my thing is world building. Building the backdrop. Everything else I can do. It's just getting like the whole scene. I don't want it complex. I do not want it cluttered. I just want it how I want it. You know? But I can't, for that, I can't put what I see in my head into the program. I've always had issues with that. I can see it in my head, but I just can't draw it. So, ugh. My feeties, my feets are unhappy. I'd like to take these socks off, but it's hot in here. I end up sticking to the floor. See, it's like we got 5 minutes left, and I'm just like, just over here, just knitting away. Not talking. If y'all would just talk back, I'd have stuff to talk about. Please. Leaving a comment is free. How many more rows can I get in 5 minutes or less? Okay. Kidlings outside. Yeah. So hopefully, again, you're making good progress on your project or whatever it is that you're working on. Just keep going. Eventually your projects will get done. Which was what I'm hoping with this. And all my other projects. I just wish that temperature blanket didn't get that dang far behind. But it felt like it was taking forever just to do it, like, right when I get home from work. I had all this other stuff I needed to do. And it was just like, it seemed like the knit one was just taking forever. So I'd do a little, I'd either, like, do the crochet one and not do the knit one and save it for the next day, or I just don't do either one of them, and then I got, like, 2 weeks behind, and now I'm, like, a month and a half behind. I would like to get all of May done, but that would require not working on any of these other projects. I'm not even sure how. I don't even know where my paper went. Oh, it's right there. It's buried under my book. I'm not about to look at it right now. I don't know what day I'm starting on. I have it open? Yeah. I think I have it open in my file, but I'm a little busy at the moment. Picking up, turning, knit two together, knit across. Darn it. Ah. Let's not drop a stitch. It wouldn't be fun. Yeah, that little gray color. Oh, I guess it did a lot. Yeah, it started over there and then went all the way around to here. Now we got our green color, which will not make it back to the start over here. Because that's a lot of rounds to do. A lot of rows, actually. Ooh, we got less than a minute, and I'll probably just finish this row instead of trying to kill myself doing 2 more rows, because I didn't quite beat the clock the last time. Alright, you know what? Let's try it again. Alright. Maybe. Probably won't. I'm not moving any faster than normal either. Sure, I'm not going to. I'll miss it by 2 stitches yet again. Or probably 3. Or a whole half. Missed it by 7. I'm going to finish this row. And then we will be done with this session. Woohoo! We have completed. We got, some around here to all the way over here. Not quite halfway. There's still all of, pick it up here, all of this to get through to turn a corner, which will happen eventually, but not today. Anywho, let me know what you worked on in the comments section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye for now.